You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And this afternoon it is a WIAA Division II Regional Championship game. The Golden Beavers getting set to host the Grafton Blackhawks. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson with you inside the field house, and I'm joined today by my good friend and partner, Tim Haldeman. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, is our videographer and engineer for the Daily Dodge TV video stream. He's assisted by Ember and Toast. And Aiden is back at the 1430 ESPN studios engineering our radio simulcast. This game today is brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Welcome into the John Deere pregame show, everyone. Brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. Teams are on the court warming up for this Division II Regional Championship game. Last night, Beaver Dam with a win over Nicolay, 84-48 right here on this court. And Grafton was a winner last night over Slinger by the score of 60-51. Grafton is the 4 seed. Beaver Dam is the 1 seed. Grafton is 16-9 on the year. Beaver Dam 22-3 and ranked 3rd in the state in Division II, according to our friends at wisports.net. Well, Tim Haldeman, any way you slice it, this should be a very entertaining game today. This is a rematch of last year's regional final, in which Beaver Dam was victorious 60-43, but that was last year. Got to play it again today and see what happens.
And Mike, you gave me a great statistic just moments ago. It's been 2009 since the Golden Beaver ladies did not find their way through a regional final game and into the sectionals. So Tim Chase and company have just done an absolutely incredible job through the years here, and one expects them to be the absolute favorite once again today. And Mike, when the games get this big, you've got the great majority of the Wilski family helping us, and you have a sidekick like myself. That makes them bigger.
I am honored that you're here today. It's great to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. We haven't seen each other since how long?
Well, probably football season as far as on the radio.
Yeah, right. I haven't had a headset on all basketball season. This feels great.
No, this is going to be a fun game today with a trip to sectionals on the line. But you mentioned what I had told you off the air, and that is, the last time Beaver Dam did not win a regional title was 2009. And that's a testament not only to the great job that Tim Chase and his staff have done over the years. It's a testament, Tim, to how many great players have come through this program in recent years. Last week they won their 13th conference title since 2010. Well, we could kind of say it's a similar story here with these regional trips. Almost every year, pretty much, Beaver Dam's in this game and seems to be winning this game.
Well, Mike, not only do you credit the high school program, but let's take a look. These young ladies were 2, 3, and 4 years old back at that point in time. And if you bring up the Beaver Dam program, you cannot leave out positively hoops. That's all there is to it. These young ladies are getting really, really good instruction at a young age, and they just continue on. And they get wonderful coaching at the high school level as well. So what would one expect? It just keeps on going. The tradition is fantastic.
Obviously a quick turnaround. Both of these teams played last night, so here they are less than 24 hours later playing again. Now, these girls are in shape. There's no question about it. But at the same time, do these coaches, Tim, do anything differently because, there was a game less than 24 hours ago? At this point, it's win or go home, so I don't know that you do much differently, do you, at this point?
No, absolutely not. Let's face it, Beaver Dam has played you went to Tennessee, Mike.
They played 3 games in 3 days.
3 days in a row. No doubt I can guarantee you that the Grafton team has not had that throughout the season, but at this point in time now, it's really immaterial. Guess what? These referees down here on the floor probably ref last night too. So, they don't have any subs. They get to play the whole game. So, those guys are in shape too.
The only subs I have are the ones with meat and cheese. Those are the only ones that I have, Tim. But
well, I'm quite the setup man, aren't I?
You are.
Yeah,
You threw that right down the middle.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that's our matchup today. It's Beaver Dam and it's Grafton, and we're just minutes away from the opening tip. Right now, we'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, we'll continue the John Deere pregame show. And up next, comments from Tim Chase, the head coach of Beaver Dam. But right now, let's take a 2.5-minute break. We're back in 2.5 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere pregame show inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson standing by with Tim Chase, head coach of the Golden Beavers. Here we are, Tim, a Division II regional final today, your last home game of the season. I don't know about you, but to me, this season seems to have flown by. Would you agree with that? Has it flown by for you?
Yeah, it certainly has this year. We had a lot of different changes for the year. They did some really cool things, going to Tennessee this year and, having the conference the way it was set up this year. I think a lot of it, too, we just missed practice time and some game changes with weather. So I think that kind of had a different feel to it this year, too, more than usual. So I think that probably made it go a little bit faster this year than normal.
Hey, some news off the court that broke this morning, and got to offer our congratulations to Bella Astriker. She verbally committed to Carroll University, and I would hope that would be a good fit for her. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great fit for her. Bella's had a great year this year. Hopefully we can keep it going today and in the future, the rest of the season. She's defended very well this year. She's had scoring games for us this year, so she's been a great leader for us. So watching her come in as a freshman and seeing her grow not only as a player but as a person as well means a lot, and we're certainly excited for not only what she can do this year but what she can do in the future as well.
Certainly you've got some talented upperclassmen, and we've talked about them throughout the year. But, again, your younger players, your freshman class has logged an awful lot of minutes this season, and deservedly so, because they're very talented, and maybe that's something that you wouldn't normally see. But I would think that benefits you for the next few years with all the experience they got this year.
Well, we're looking at this year and doing whatever we can to be successful. But they were players that we thought could help us this year. And yeah, when you get to those opportunities right away, it does help. A lot of our juniors had that same opportunity when they were freshmen. So, hopefully that will kind of build together. And, now that we have the seniors that have seen a lot of it, hopefully that'll kind of piece things together for this year.
Yeah, and we've talked a lot, I think, at times this season, you and I, about the depth and the balance. I know you've been pretty pleased with that all year, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been a pretty balanced team overall. We got some nice kids. We got a lot of kids scoring last night. A lot of kids stepping up. Riley Zarnecki had a nice game for us last night. And we had a lot of kids just, we need those kids to get the 4 or 6 points a lot. Really helps a lot, because then, the other teams understand that they just won't be able to sink off of them. So it's good to see Riley hit some shots, and Shea Ashley hit a 3 last night, and, Maddie Kinsey, and kids that, that need to just get a little bit more for us. And Ani Salatel back in the lineup hitting one, and Aspen Abel had one last night. So, we need a lot of that right now for us to reach our full potential.
It's a quick turnaround. We know that. You played last night, and here less than 24 hours later. But during the season, you play back-to-backs, and you play in tournaments that kind of simulate this. So I would imagine that, that's why you do it, is because then it's not such a strange feeling when you do it here in the playoffs.
Well, we set up right in with our first week of the year, having that event, deer hunting weekend, where we play our event here. We get to play 2 games in a row to kind of get ourselves right like that. And then we try to do a Christmas event, where we play multiple games as well. So, we're always trying to simulate that as much as possible. And then just some of the afternoon games, being able to play like at 4 today, some of the other games we had in the afternoon kind of gives us a little bit different feel, including, last Saturday where we got to play here during the same time. It's going to be a good challenge for us today, but hopefully in a lot of ways we've prepared on those little things.
Your opponent today is Grafton. You played them in the regional final last year. What do you know about this year's version? Pretty similar?
Yeah, they're a very good team. Really led by a couple of really good juniors that have done a really good job. They're all scholarship players for them, a good guard and a good forward. Both that are athletic and both shoot it well. They got some seniors that are very, athletic and shooters as well. I think what makes their team kind of unique is they have a lot of kids that can shoot the 3, and they're also a very athletic team. So they've got some really good wins this year, beating a team like Waupun, beat Hartford last week, who's got a very good record. So it's one of those things that they've played some really good basketball this year. It's a game that we will have to work every single second to be successful, because I've seen them down 20 and come back and win games, and I've seen them up 20 and sometimes make it close. So it's one of those things that we'll just have to keep on fighting every possession and doing the best we possibly can.
That's a team I think you'd mentioned to me that you kind of had on the radar most of the year, haven't you, as a possible opponent this time of year?
Yeah, the top 4 was kind of showing itself pretty early in the year between Grafton and Cedarburg and Watertown. All 3 of those teams, including ourselves, had a winning record. So, as we got through Christmas, you kind of start looking at it a little bit, just trying to prepare. I think we had 18 games of film, on Grafton right now to be able to watch different games. So we got to see quite a few of them, not all of them, but quite a few of them of what they do. I got to see them once live, so that was good. But it was just, it's one of those things you keep on learning. I mean, as you're going through the season, you kind of start accumulating things, and then hopefully you can prepare for it the best you can. And then when the moment comes, especially when we knew it during the seeding when they came out, that there was a good chance we were going to play them.
Seemingly your team is in this game, this regional final game, every year. Last week we talked about all the conference titles since 2010. Well, we can say the same thing about the regional finals. The last time you didn't win a regional final, we have to go back a long ways. And again, another testament to the quality of players you've had come through here.
Yeah, 2009. So it's been like that. But we don't, you try to focus on this game. I think the one game, all the things that happened, years and years ago. I mean, they were part of the Beaver Dam tradition, but at the same time, they had no control over that, and just like those teams don't have any control of what our team does this year. So we're just trying to do whatever we can, prepare ourselves the best way. Had a good walk through this morning. Felt like we did a lot of film work this week, even if we weren't in school practicing. So it's one of those things that, now we got to go out and perform. It's very similar to last week's game. We know what we got to do, and now it's just about going out and performing.
Good luck to you and the girls, as always, Tim. Thanks for your time. Do appreciate it.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
All right, Tim Chase, head coach of Beaver Dam, will step aside. We're back for more of the John Deere pregame show right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Hi, I'm Josh Schneider with Silica for Your Home. We have a great feature available in our showrooms, our digital price tags. They search the internet every day and allow us to adjust the prices based on our competitors. That ensures you are always getting the best deal. If it finds a lower price, it will automatically change our Silica price in real time. These digital price tags are all about saving you time and money. Shop Silica for your home for the best sales, service, and selection.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under 40 grand, and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville is a full-service local law firm. QBS's attorneys and skilled support staff are ready to serve all your legal needs with a personal touch. QBS handles personal injury claims, litigation cases, corporate and business matters, criminal, traffic and drunk driving cases, real estate transactions, probate, estate planning, and more. Call QBS Law in Beaver Dam and Mayville or visit them online at qbslaw.com.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
Our national anthem here at the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Time now for the starting lineups. First for Grafton. And the starters for Grafton, coached by Matt Diamato. The guards are Savannah James, a 5'6" junior, along with Grace Wieselman, a 5'9" senior, and Marissa Morgan, a 5'8" sophomore. At a guard/forward, Sarah Alakanavicius, 5'11" junior, along with Grace McNabb, a senior at 5'7". So again, for the Blackhawks, it's Savannah James, Grace Wieselman, Marissa Morgan, Sarah Alakanavicius, and Grace McNabb. Now the starters for Beaver Dam, coached by Tim Chase. The guards are Maddie Kinsey, 5'10" senior, along with Bella Astreicher, a 5'10" senior, and Natea Donaldson. Tea's a 5'10" freshman. The forwards are Gabby Wilkie, a 6'2" junior, and Riley Zarnecki, 5'10" tall and a junior. Again, for Beaver Dam, it is Maddie Kinsey, Bella Astreicher, Natea Donaldson, Gabby Wilkie, and Riley Zarnecki. Our officials today, assigned by the WIAA, are Joshua Cash Sr., Michael Wallace, and Andrew Martins. Now, for those of you listening on the radio that can't see it, Grafton today wearing black jerseys and shorts, white numbers, and white and orange trim. Beaver Dam's in the customary home white jerseys and shorts, the green numbers, and the green and gold trim. In the first half of play, Beaver Dam will be going right to left as Tim and I see it, and Grafton will go left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV video screen. And be sure to stay up to date with the Beaver Dam Unified School District at bdusd.org and follow them on Twitter and Instagram at Beaver Dam USD. Hey, send us an email during the broadcast today. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. sports@dailydodge.com. I'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We would love to hear from you. In fact, Tim, I've got a couple of emails in the hopper already. This one says, hey, Mike, we're not in Cudahy anymore. We're in the bleachers right here in Beaver Dam, sending winning vibes to the Golden Beavers. A shout-out to our granddaughter, Riley Zarnecki, and the entire girls' team from Al and Diane Zarnecki. Al and Diane, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. And, again, I've got another email. I'll get to that in a moment. But sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. And it's going to be Gabby Wilkie to jump it at center for Beaver Dam. As we are ready to get this game underway, Grace Wieselman will jump it for Grafton. The tap is controlled by Wilkie and the Golden Beavers. This game is underway here inside the field house. And this is Maddie Kinsey up near the center circle. Sends it left side. Bella A-striker, left elbow three. Bullseye! That didn't take long, did it, Tim? It's 3-0 Beaver Dam.
That was good by the time it left her fingertips. We had a great line on that one, Mike.
And you might have heard in the pregame show, Bella A-striker verbally committing to Carroll University in Waukesha today. She's going to play college ball down there. She hits the first three. Grafton turned it over. Beaver Dam back the other way. This is Donaldson giving it to Kinsey. Now Kinsey trotting up between the circles, sends it out high on the right for Bella A-striker. A-striker over to Donaldson. Natea Donaldson gives it to Kinsey and right back to Bella. Opening 45 seconds of play. Yep, and a post feed to Wilkie. In for the layup, counted, and one. That was gorgeous. You said it, Tim. Zarnecki was up top. She put that post feed where only Wilkie was going to get it, and it's an old-fashioned three-point opportunity for Gabby.
And on the other end of the court, Mike, for those that are watching, just notice how the Beaver Dam girls have their hands in the air when they play defense, and that's why they created the turnover down at that end, because they had their hands in the air on defense. Not everybody does that.
6-0 Beaver Dam leads on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Just about a minute gone here in the opening half. Beaver Dam in their customary man-to-man defense as Grafton goes to work. Here's a drive, and a shot is up, and it is good. Marissa Morgan, who averages about 6 points a game, gets the Blackhawks on the board. 6-2 in favor of the Golden Beavers, but it's early. A minute and 15 seconds gone in the opening stanza. Here's a post feed. Wilkie, and it was intended for Wilkie, but knocking it away was Sarah Alakanavicius with the quick hands, and Beaver Dam will have to inbound. They'll keep possession and throw it in from the baseline to our left, and a one-handed pass into Kinsey. Another post feed. There's Wilkie, and she's fouled again. She was at a tough angle there, Tim, underneath the basket almost, but as she went up, she drew the contact.
Well, I think if the defender would have been able to understand where exactly the offensive player was, she would have just let her go because she wasn't going to make it from underneath the basket.
Gabby Wilkie, 70.7% from the line this season, averages 14 points a game. Of course, she's going to play her college ball in a few years at South Dakota. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. And now it is a 8-2 ball game in favor of the Golden Beavers on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. A minute and 35 seconds elapsed here in this opening half of this Division II Regional Championship game. Alakanavicius over to Wieselman. Wieselman into the lane, kicks it out. Taken there by Alakanavicius. Free throw line extended. Jumpers on the way. Off the rim, no. Offensive board. Put back high off the glass. Counted for Wieselman.
Oh, Tim Chase not too thrilled about that.
Not happy about that one. 8-4.
Oh, my goodness. And there were three girls in white shirts there to get the rebound, and there was not a whole lot of activity.
So the Golden Beavers lead is at 4. And right now, Bella A-striker up top, high on the left. They go over to the right elbow for Zarnecki. Now Donaldson top of the key. Here's Zarnecki making a baseline move on the right side. Shot over the rim, too strong. Wilkie trying to get the rebound. It's loose, and actually it was tipped and grabbed by McNabb. Grace McNabb across the timeline. Stops near the arc. Gives it to Morgan. Marissa Morgan, hesitation move. Guarded there by Kinsey. Back up top, Wieselman driving down low, ran into Wilkie, puts on the break, shoots over Wilkie, and scores. How about Grace Wieselman?
Well, Wilkie lost her balance as she
did.
Attempted to stop, but that's a great move offensively. Credit the offensive player.
8-6 our score, so the Beaver Dam lead is now down to 2. We're about 3 minutes into the contest here on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Winner of this game will play in the sectional semifinal next Thursday against a yet-to-be-determined opponent. Kinsey's out on the right. That opponent's going to be either Watertown or Cedarburg, by the way. Those two teams playing today in a regional championship. And here's Donaldson at the free throw line, out to Astrager. Long three, and it's short. Never drew iron, but Zarnecki got the rebound.
Lucky there's no shot clock, Mike.
Yeah. Grafton, boy, they're making a lot of noise on that bench over there. And
I'll tell you what, Beaver Dam is very, very stagnant on offense right now. Tim Chase can't be real happy with what's going on. Now that both teams are playing man-to-man, it's nothing they've never seen before. There's a skip pass cross court.
Here's a striker again. That three is no good.
Didn't follow her shot.
Yeah, and the rebound was tipped to Morgan, who throws it ahead. Here is Alekanovicius. Now she ran into Wilkie on the right baseline, and a bounce pass is dug out by McNabb. Right back over to Alekanovicius. He's inside the free throw line. Had it knocked out of her hand, but it was saved by Wieselman. Wieselman going baseline. Missed the layup off the rim. Zarnecki's got the defensive board and feeds Kinsey. Kinsey, long pass ahead. A striker in the left corner, up to Wilkie, fakes a three. Towards the block, kicks it out, bobbled by A striker. Now she'll fake to three. Up to Donaldson, top of the silo. We are 4.5 minutes in. It's an 8-6 ball game. Post feed, Wilkie up with it. No, but a foul. And Bella A striker got the pass to Gabby, and they're making a concerted effort here in the early going to get the ball into the block for Wilkie, Tim.
Well, I'm sure that's an emphasis prior to the ball game because there's nobody that's even 6 foot tall for Grafton, and the weak side help was very late in getting over there. But also credit the offense in the fact that she read the play immediately, and as soon as she got the pass, she knew the high-low was there, gave it to her, and created the foul.
Substitutes came in for Beaver Dam. Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6 freshman. Aspen Abel, 5'10 freshman, as Wilkie connects on the second free throw. And Seattle checked in. Ani Salatel, a 5'11 junior, all came in after that first free throw for head coach Tim Chase and the Golden Beavers, who lead it 10-6 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard as we approach the 13-minute mark and counting of the first half. And we had a sub in for Grafton as well. There's a layup counted and one for Wieselman. Savannah James got her the ball, and Wieselman was able to go up with it and score. She's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Free throws up. Wait a minute. They're waving it off.
Oh, they got the black Grafton into the lane early.
Lane violation.
Now, oftentimes when your offense isn't just really cracking, okay, you got to pick it up on the other end. And so far, Beaver Dam's played pretty good until that last possession.
Here is Seattle to Ashley, free throw line right side, out to Aspen Abel in the right corner. Three balls, no good off the rim. And the rebound for Salatel, and she had it knocked out of her hands, but was able to tip it to Wilkie, and Wilkie saves possession for the Golden Beavers. Here is a bounce pass. Ashley has it between the rings, now working the high right side. Looking for a teammate, and that pass was tipped.
They switched to a zone trap.
Yep, Wieselman leading a pass ahead, and that is Alekanovicius for a layup and timeout. Yep. Beaver Dam and Tim Chase, brought to you by Reed Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And it's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it right here. Let's get to some emails, Tim, that have come in over the last few moments. And this one says, thanks, you guys, for broadcasting so Grams and Gramps and I can watch from the luxury of the warm house. Let's go, Beavers. It says, Jalen, we're watching. Kelly Shea checking in. Thank you very much for the email. Let's see what else we have here. We have a shout-out to Ani. Welcome back to the court. Go Beavers that's from Sandy. Sandy down at McKinstry's Home Furnishings, one of our loyal partners. Been supporting high school athletics on Daily Dodge and ESPN 1430 and WBEV for many years. Also got an email here from Number Zero's biggest fans. We're talking about Shea Marie Ashley. Her grandparents, Marlon and Barbara Sherman, they sent me an email, and it's about 5 pages long. And what is the delay here?
They just subbed somebody in. I don't know what the situation is, but you usually can't do that.
No, this is Yeah, this is a fantastic email from Marlon and Barbara Sherman up in the North Woods. I can't read the whole thing. It would take a while, but guys, they say, that they want to just say that they thank all the people involved with the Beaver Dam program is what they're doing, and takes a village, they say. Donaldson for three. Yes! Taya Donaldson from downtown Beaver Dam, 13-10 as Beaver Dam reclaims the lead. 12:05 and counting left until intermission. Yeah, we did have a sub in for Grafton a moment ago. There's a pass tipped out by a striker. The sub was Josie Gerke, the 5'10" junior. And now more subs here on both sides. Actually, Emma Julka now has just checked in for Beaver Dam, 5'6" freshman. A couple of players returning. James gets it in. Wieselman. Now taken by McNabb. Nice post feed. Wieselman missed the layup. Got her own rebound. Put back, no. Ball is still loose and knocked out of bounds by Zarnecki. Boy, everything but the finish there for Wieselman.
Well, Beaver Dam dodged a bullet. They didn't they didn't play that one very well defensively. That was the old pick and roll, and she was absolutely wide open. The pass was actually late, but still wide open for the layup, and she blew it.
11:38 and counting left in the first half. 13-10. Beaver Dam leading by 3 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And McNabb got her pocket picked, and here comes Kinsey. Now throws it ahead. Donaldson in transition. Layup. No! Might have been partially blocked by Gerke from behind. And the Blackhawks dodge a bullet there. They're still within 3. And here is Gerke. Bounce pass to the left corner. James for 3. High off the rim. No. Rebound. They're fighting for it, and it's grabbed by Grafton's Wieselman. Gives it back to James underneath the basket. Tried to reverse and got fouled by Zarnecki. So that'll stop the clock with 11 minutes and change left to go in the opening stanza. And at the line is James. She's been averaging right around 11 points a game this season. First free throw is no good. She's about 55% from the line on the season. 4.6 rebounds, 2.1 assists per game are the numbers that I have for James. And the second free throw is good, so she gets 1 of 2. 13-11, 2-point game. Grafton within 2 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Donaldson one-hands it over to a striker. Near the top of the key now, backing up. Feeds Julka over on that right side. Donaldson now giving it to Kinsey. Here's Bella A. Striker on the near wing. Right back to Taya again. Donaldson, they're just playing catch right now.
Well, watch for, they're back in the man-to-man right now. Watch for them to change their defense maybe after a made basket or something. I don't know what their strategy is, but I'll tell you what, they switched to that trapping zone in the offensive half court for Beaver Dam. It gave them real trouble.
Julka gives it to Kinsey, and Beaver Dam is just.
Well, Beaver Dam screens, Mike.
Yeah, I mean,
are just not what I would call very crisp right now. They're just sort of like going through the motions out there.
Here is a bounce pass taken by Donaldson. She's going to drive baseline right side. And hit it. Stripped. She was stripped by Gerke. And Gerke fires it ahead for McNabb. McNabb over to James. James being hassled defensively by a striker near the top of the key. James, a little hesitation when she gets by a striker. In for the layup.
That was really a great one-on-one move there.
It was.
Little hesitation dribble and went right past her.
We are tied at 13 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard as we approach the halfway point of the opening half. Deep three, a striker, no good off the rim. Rebound for James.
You can get that one anytime.
Here is James at the free line, puts the brakes on, and it knocked out of her hands and stolen. Julka up the right wing side. And she had trouble corralling as she was being hassled, but is able to maintain possession and now leaves it off for Maddie Kinsey up near the big B and D at the center of the floor. We're all even with 8:42 and counting left in the first stanza. Zarnecki into the lane. Through a double team. Layup, missed it. Rebound. Grabbed by Alekanavicius. Throws it ahead. There is Gerke missing the layup. Offensive board, no, but a foul as Wieselman got the offensive rebound and was fouled on the putback. So Wieselman, who averages right around 5-6 points a game, has earned an all expenses paid trip to the free throw line. She's got 6 points in this game already and missed that free throw a little bit short as both Wilkie and Seattle returned to the floor. Actually, Ashley came back on for Beaver Dam as well. All right, this free throw can break the tie. Wieselman eyes it up. Missed that one short. Wilkie's got the defensive rebound. Team fouls are even at 3 apiece right now as we approach the 8-minute mark and counting of the first half. Post feed, there's Wilkie. Stripped! As she was fighting through a double team, she was stripped by Alekanavicius.
I counted 3 defenders there, Mike.
Okay, I guess I was a little off on my man.
I mean, there's a lot of attention given to her on that low block, understandably.
Here's Alekanavicius above the free throw line. Wilkie's watching her on the defensive side. Leaves it off for McNabb. McNabb, left wing side. Out beyond the arc, now driving inside the bubble. Wieselman over to Gerke. Gerke. Her pass up top was almost.
Ooh, they're letting them play there.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness
striker
gracious.
knocked it loose, dove for it, and called timeout. And she got a 30-second timeout for Beaver Dam, brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We'll keep it here. Let's get to some more emails that have come in. Hi, Mike and Ninja. It says here in the Beaver Dam Fieldhouse, go Seattle and go Beaver Dam. That's from Grandma and Grandpa in Waupun. Well, they're not in Waupun right now. They're here in the Fieldhouse, but rooting for Beaver Dam and Seattle. And I mentioned that one from that beautiful email from Marland and Barbara Sherman a little bit earlier. You can send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Hey, I've also got to give a special shout-out to Ma Hallman. Dan Hallman, his mom. They call her Ma Hallman. She is a regular viewer/listener. And Ma Hallman, we hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. As Wilkie misses a 3 near the top of the key. Rebound for the Blackhawks, and here they come. And I've got another special shout-out, too, in a moment here. Pass into the lane. Here's a shot up, and it's missed short. Offensive rebound, though, for Caitlin Mangan, who had just checked in for Grafton. And now here is McNabb giving it off to Morgan, who drives. Are they going to count it? No,
Nope.
They're waving off the basket.
Beaver Dam with a break there, Mike.
Yeah,
I'll
they
tell
did
you
get a
what,
break, yes.
there's some real fluidity to the Grafton offense right now. And I'll be interested to see if Tim Chase, I know he's a man-to-man guy, but I'll be interested to see if he throws something else at him.
Natalie Manuel, 5'6", junior, just checked in.
Beautiful
Off the
inbounds
inbounds
play.
pass, a layup is good for Alekanavicius.
One of the oldest plays in the book right there.
15-13. Grafton has a 2-point lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard with just under 7 minutes left in the first half of this D2 regional championship game. Pass off the fingertips of Zarnecki, saved it out to A-Striker for a deep 3. In and out, no good. Rebound for Gerke. And this is Gerke at the front end. Into the lane, sends it up top. Manuel spinning inside the free throw line. Shot was partially blocked, tipped out of bounds off of Beaver Dam. Wilkie actually partially blocked that, and it bounced around but went out of bounds off of the Golden Beavers.
It's been a long time since Beaver Dam scored, Mike.
Yes, it has.
We haven't kept a running score here, but it's been a long. There's a 5-second violation.
5-second violation.
Well, sometimes, like I said
Undrafted.
earlier, defense leads to offense, and we'll see if that's the case here.
Hey, I gave that shout out to Ma Hallman earlier. I got to get another shout out to Gabby Wilkie's grandma Marcia, who's a regular viewer and fan of Beaver Dam basketball. Grandma Marcia, hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. And there's Wilkie just got stripped by Gerke.
They're letting them play, Mike.
They are, and boy, this is about as discombobulated as we've seen Beaver Dam recently.
Well, you're going to have to start hitting some threes just to open things up.
In Grafton, credit them. There's a shot. Gerke off the glass, missed it. Going for the loose ball. There's a fight for it.
Beaver Dam was out of bounds.
Yep. Taya Donaldson grabbed it, but her feet were out of bounds. Good. We had a good look at that one from up here, and so that's a break for the Blackhawks, who will inbound. 5:48 left in the first half.
There's the double team.
Yep, and that caused a travel.
Okay.
It caused Morgan to try. I didn't really see it, Tim. But
no, I didn't either. I like to see that one. You got an instant replay on that one, Ninja? No, son of a gun. First mistake you made today, buddy.
All right, Beaver Dam with the rock here. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you today on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Here it is again.
Wilkie.
Jump ball. Ooh, what?
And we're going the other way.
Gracious.
Did they call a foul on? Yes. They called Wilkie for an offensive foul.
They called her for an elbow.
For an elbow. And just watching that, Tim, and you saw it too, I'm sure, but whenever she gets the ball, there's like 3 or 4 players around her every single time.
That time 4. Yeah, they're understandably, until Beaver Dam
is their
forces
strategy,
them
it looks
out
like,
with made shots.
Make anybody else beat us, but not Wilkie, apparently.
Right.
All right.
Beaver Dam's in a trap now, a zone. Tim Chase had to do something because they had the man-to-man figured out.
And here's a 3 at the top of the key. Off the rim, no good for Alekanovich. Just rebound for the Golden Beavers. Outlet pass ahead. Donaldson right side going in for a layup. No, but she got fouled. And Natea Donaldson will head to the charity stripe where she's right around 70% on the year. She's averaged right around 13 points a game in her freshman season. Really outstanding. And the first free throw is off the top of the backboard. It's no good. 5 minutes exactly left to go in the opening stanza. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, right now it's a 2-point game. And make it a 1-point game as Donaldson connects on the second of 2 free throws to make it 15-14. Grafton by 1.
Would it be safe to say, Mike, that Beaver Dam is out of sorts?
A little bit. Yeah, they look a little bit out of sorts. And James brings the ball into the front court. Immediately double team, gets it through there. Feeds Gerke over to the left side.
Oh,
making
she
a
traveled.
3.
Oh.
No call, though. Here's a baseline move. Layup is good
goodness.
for Morgan.
Oh, my. That one's got to get called. Sorry.
That's the official in you,
Oh, that one just got to get called.
17-14. So the Grafton lead is at 3. And their bench has been hooting and hollering all game long, and they should be. They're leading the third-ranked team in Division II. Late first half and a foul on the floor. Check this one out for you. Again, the winner of this game moves to the sectional semifinal on Thursday, next Thursday, to play either Watertown or Cedarburg. Bounce pass in. There's Zarnecki wide open. She got past the defense. Too easy. As Zarnecki takes the inbounds pass, lays it up and in 17-16. Beaver Dam's within 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Approaching the 4-minute mark and counting in the first half. James for 3. Bullseye! Savannah James knocks down the trifecta. 20-16. Blackhawks by 4. And now here is Donaldson, top of the arc, over to Zarnecki, round the horn. Julka right in front of the Grafton bench. Deep 3, A-striker. Off the rim, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by the Blackhawks and Caitlin Mangan. Now Gerke back the other way, right baseline, and a foul is going to be called on Taya Donaldson.
They just get a little more hop to their step, Mike, than Beaver Dam does.
They really do.
Yeah.
Right now, I mean, a long way to go. I mean, But credit Grafton. I mean, they came in here, and here's the first free throw. It's up and it's good for Gerke. And yeah, you talked about it, Tim. You know, Beaver Dam on paper is favored, but you know what? Grafton, they don't care about that. They came in. They're still playing. They're happy to be here. And right now, yes, they have a little bit extra, jump in their step, I guess. This is a team. I was talking with their head coach, Matt Diamato. He said he kind of joked with me before the game today. He said, "Here's a second free throw." It's good. He says, we're a tough team to figure out. He says, depending on the day, he says, we've beaten some really good teams this year. He says, we've also lost to some not so good teams this year. He says, sometimes we're hard to figure out. He says, it really depends on the day. Well, today's a good day so far because they're ahead by 6. 22-16, Grafton leads Beaver Dam on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 3:20 to go first half. Seattle for 3, off the rim, no good. The threes just aren't falling right now as James gets the rebound. That's a big reason Beaver Dam is, trailing is a lot of the shots just aren't falling right now. Last night they were. Last night they were dropping in threes left and right. But right now they're not falling. Like the lid's on the rim almost. This is Wieselman. Shot is up, shot is in for Grace Wieselman. Grace Wieselman has 8 points in this game.
That was a good offhand, Mike. That was with the left hand. And took it from the right side, took it in, laid it up softly, and it found its way down.
24-16. Grafton leads by 8 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. That's way off the mark. Wilkie's 3 is no good. Offensive rebound, Jalka. She tiptoed the end line. Gets it back up top of the key. Wilkie into the lane now and ran into a double team.
She got bailed out right there.
She did because that.
Totally bailed out.
She hit the deck.
Whoa.
The defender hit the deck, and they called the foul on Gerke. That'll be her first.
She just had nowhere to go.
No,
she went driving in there against 3 players, and as we say in the officiating business, she got bailed out.
All right, first free throw's up for Wilkie, and it's good. Got a bunch of emails to get to here shortly. I see a bunch of them have come in. Second free throw is good. 24-18, so the Grafton lead is at 6 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 2:23 to go first half. Well, if you're a Grafton fan, you are loving this, and you should be. They're playing very well. This is an outstanding first half for the Blackhawks here. Tough place to play on the road at Beaver Dam. All right, this is Gerke trying to go up and under. Shot off the glass. It won't go. And the rebound, Carly Lappin, who had just checked in. Throws it ahead. A-striker tries another 3. It's no good. And the rebound for Gerke. Minute 53 to go until the horn. This is Morgan. Morgan sending it out right of the circle for McNabb. I beg your pardon, that's Gerke. Gerke trying to get away from A-striker. And a pass was intercepted. And then Lappin got tripped up as she was trying to feed a teammate and fell down. They call a foul.
Bonus, both teams in the 1-on-1.
Hey, my mom is tuned into the broadcast today up in Minnesota. She said she was going to try and catch it today. Mom, thanks for the message. Glad you're tuned in. She says, come on, Beaver Dam girls. She's rooting for Beaver Dam.
Timeout.
Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
30-second timeout.
Let our family take care of your family. All right, here are the emails. Let's get to those. Hey, this one says, Go Blackhawks from James Miller, class of 1970. He's a Blackhawk, or I should say a Grafton alum, rooting for the Blackhawks here. So thank you very much for that nice email. This one says, class of 94 alumni under Jim Fisher, and always exciting to watch these girls. Good luck, ladies, from the Lucas family. That's from Emily that just checked in. Great to hear from you. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see here. We've got, hey, Brett and Jody Recheck cheering from home today. Come on, Beavers, let's go. Grafton came to play, and thanks to all that made the broadcast possible. Shop local, let's go, Beavers, from our friends, the Rechecks.
Hey, ask Brett how his golf game is.
And the front end of the bonus is no good for Lappin, and a rebound pulled down by Mangan.
I've seen him in action. He's tough to beat.
I'll get to some more emails here shortly. All right. Great defense there by Ashley. They get rid of it to Wieselman, and then a pass knocked out of bounds by Lappin. So Grafton will keep possession. A minute 14.
You know, Mike, you don't win games in the first half very often, but I'll tell you what, this last minute plus is really, really important. You got to get a basket or two. Just, right now it's 5. if they can get it down to 2 or 3, that's just that much better. And I know that's all math, but you got to start feeling good about yourself just going to the locker room. Oh, she got creamed. Whew.
Yeah, Savannah James just hit the deck, got fouled. Looks like they're going to get Zarnecki here. And they will. So both teams are in the bonus for the final minute 13 of the half. And just getting a couple of substitutes for both sides. Zarnecki, that was Zarnecki's second foul, so she's going to head to the bench here. All right, James is at the line.
No relation to LeBron, I'm hoping.
And the free throw's no good.
LeBron shoots him better than that.
Donaldson rebounds the miss. This is Maddie Kinsey. Working the left wing side with 1 minute left in the first half. 24-18, that's our score.
Mike, there's so little activity offensively.
Beaver Dam trailing by 6 with possession. Shea Marie Ashley giving it to Wilkie. Wilkie calling out directions or instructions. A bounce pass back to Ashley. 40 seconds left in the half. Ashley.
They might just play for one.
And maybe at this point.
It's an important possession, Mike.
It's been a struggle. Begin credit Grafton because they have played extremely well. Wilkie tried to go through traffic and it was knocked out of bounds by a Grafton defender, but she's having a tough time down there right now because 2, 3, or even 4 defenders collapse on her every time she has the ball. And we talked about how Beaver Dam's made an effort to get it into the post to her, but Grafton's making an effort to collapse on her every time.
The first 3 or 4 minutes, it worked, but
they got wise to it.
There's a jump shot.
And
by
a turnaround jumper for
That's
Wilkie is
her
good.
first jump shot of the game.
Yes.
24-20.
Beavers within 4. 12 seconds left in the half.
Got it trapped.
And gets rid of it. Pass to the baseline. Kicked out of there. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't shoot it. 5 seconds. This is McNabb. Long 3. High up the rim. No. Offensive board. Put back. Won't go at the
gosh.
Horn for Wieselman.
Oh, Lord sakes alive. The folks to our left, Mike, are not too happy about that non-call right there, and they got a little point to work on right there, let me tell you.
We have reached halftime here at the Fieldhouse, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard at the break, it's Grafton 24 and Beaver Dam 20. Let's take a 4-minute break. We're back in 4 minutes for the halftime show on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Basco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Basco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
What's in your kids' lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Shop the pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam. Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig!
Ready, set, Ergo. The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7A to 7P Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Halftime here inside the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. At the break in this Division II Regional Championship game, it is Grafton on top of Beaver Dam, 24-20 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Our game today brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Well, Beaver Dam High School, pace setter, advanced placement performance, thriving school-to-work apprenticeship programs, a rich tradition in music and the arts. Beaver Dam High School, a multi-year top-ranked high school by U.S. News and World Reports. The hardware your Golden Beavers earn in sports starts with the hard work in the classroom. The Beaver Dam Unified School District guiding students, empowering futures. Let's run down the first half scoring summary. For Grafton, they were paced by Grace Wieselman. She had 8 points. And right behind her, Savannah James with 6, including 1 from downtown. Marissa Morgan was good for 4. Sarah Alakanavicius with 4. And Josie Gerke chipped in 2 for the Blackhawks. Meanwhile, Beaver Dam was led by Gabby Wilkie. Wilkie, despite being hassled in the post, she still scored 11 points, and 7 of those 11 came at the free throw line. She leads all scorers in the game. Natea Donaldson had 4 points, including 1 from downtown. Bella Astreicher had a triple. She finished the half with 3. Riley Zarnecki with 2. Again, the winner of this game moves on to the sectional semifinal next Thursday to take on either Watertown or Cedarburg for the right to go to next Saturday's sectional championship game. Well, a great opportunity exists for people who enjoyed sports as participants and would like to give back to the game that means so much to them. Becoming a high school game official gives you the opportunity to get involved, get in shape, and help teach the game to young people. Signing up is easy. To become a WIAA licensed official, go online at wiaawi.org and apply to become a WIAA licensed official. A message from 1430 ESPN, Daily Dodge TV, and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. 24-20, Grafton on top of Beaver Dam at the break. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll check the email box, and we'll get you ready for the second half in 2 minutes. We're back in 2 minutes. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Big Core Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under $40,000 and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Ball. It's Grafton's basketball.
And we welcome you back inside the field house. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman. Emails to get to. This one says, wishing our Golden Beavers the very best. Glad to hear Tim is in the booth with you, Mike. Both of you are the best in the state, from John and Teresa Sharkey. Checking in today. Thank you very much. All right, Grafton inbounding to start. We'll get to some more emails in a moment, but Grafton inbounds to start the second half. They move right to left as we see it in the second half. That means Beaver Dam left to right. Alec Kanawicz just hits a 3-ball to start the second half. And it's 27-20, and there's nobody back.
Timeout.
Oh, my goodness.
She called a timeout.
Yeah, Beaver Dam.
She called a timeout.
Well, here's what happened.
The referee wasn't looking at her.
For those of you on the radio
side. Oh, they did call it.
Yes,
they did give her a timeout.
Kinsey was back to inbound. Everybody else for Beaver Dam had gone back down the floor. She had nobody to get the ball into. And so Beaver Dam has to burn a timeout 19 seconds in to the second half. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. And wow.
It's a full timeout, Mike.
Okay, it is a full timeout. Thank you. Let's get to those emails I was talking about. This one, hey, it says, I see that my verbally gifted brother brought back the best color man in sports. Maisie and I say hi to Tim, and good luck, Beavers. That's from my sister, Lori.
Oh, Lori, you're the best.
Lori, I agree with you 100%. Let's see what else we got here. Well, we had somebody email in saying they were having audio problems with the game today. Well, Ninja, we talked. Everything's working on our end, so I don't know. Nobody else has said anything, and so it might be something on your end, folks. I apologize if that's the case, but sometimes those things happen, unfortunately. And then but we'll get to some more here in a moment. But,
all right.
Tim, that was Exhibit A of how discombobulated Beaver Dam has been.
Exactly. They just had 10 minutes in the locker room to discuss who's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right? Who's going to take the ball out of bounds, who's going to receive it, and what happens.
All right. Well, still, here's Donaldson.
That's a jump ball.
And
yep.
They did call a jump ball.
Yep.
Now, Beaver Dam's going to keep possession. The arrow is pointing to the right, but this is Kinsey. Boy, just look at the body language of the Beaver Dam players. It just they look a little frustrated right now, and I get it. I understand. We're not used to seeing this. But, again, I give all the credit to Grafton. They're hungry. They're playing with a bounce in their step. They're getting shots to fall. They're getting to the loose balls, Tim. They're doing the job on the glass today. I give a lot of credit to the Blackhawks here.
And they're
Beaver
taking
Dam-
away the cutters,
Yeah,
Mike, on
they
this
are.
man-to-man. Credit them. Here's a striker to the hole.
Driving floater,
Oh,
not
my
good,
goodness.
but she got fouled. Wow.
Oh.
All right.
Okay. It's fun sitting up here instead of being in a white shirt, Mike.
Well,
you just see it a whole lot
normally
differently.
you're down there in the black and white. I know that.
I only got
so.
one game in so far today. Congratulations, by the way, to Columbus, Columbus boys, who share the Capital Conference crown as the first free throw by a striker is no good.
Bella A. Striker averaged 12 points a game this year, 65.7% from the line, 2.3 rebounds a game, and she just verbally committed to Carroll University in Waukesha this morning, and she hits the second free throw. So we want to wish her congratulations for that college decision. She said she wanted to stay close to home, and she found a good fit for her down there at Carroll. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Well, just as I was talking about her, A. Striker picks up the foul. Team fouls even at 1 apiece. 1 minute and 15 seconds gone here in the second half of this Division II regional final. Grafton ahead by 7, and they've got possession. Grafton has totally frustrated Beaver Dam to this point in the game. James faked a long three. Now takes off against Kinsey. Shot is up, shot is in. James taking it down low. Kinsey was there but couldn't stop her. 29-21. The lead is 8 for the Blackhawks.
That matches their highest lead of the ball game, Mike.
Yes, it does. This is their matching, as you said, their largest lead today.
There's
A
a high
striker
low.
post speed. There's Wilkie underneath the basket. Tough angle, being hassled. Trying to go up with it. Blocked by Alakanavicius and taken away. Sarah Alakanavicius blocked her and took the ball away. And here's the aforementioned Alakanavicius giving it to Wieselman. Wieselman, top of the bubble. Hands it off now for McNabb. And McNabb finds Wieselman, left side, into the lane she goes. Kicks it right back out. Alakanavicius trying to go baseline. A striker there playing sticky D. And Zarnecki knocked the ball loose, but she stepped on the sideline as she did so. There just was no room. And so Grafton's going to get it back as Ashley and Abel and Seattle all come back in for the Golden Beavers. 15:39 left in the game. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you inside the field house. Justin Wilski is here. He's my videographer and engineer. Ember and Toast are his trusty assistants. Aiden's back at the 1430 ESPN studios engineering our radio simulcast today, and a foul on Beaver Dam. And this is the second of the half and the second on A Striker.
She's trying to make something happen with a lot of
three ball in the way.
hustle.
Oh, and it's good. Alakanavicius knocking down a shot from behind the arc. 32-21. And again, did you see Beaver Dam was almost they were almost didn't have anybody back to get the inbounds pass. Here's Aspen Abel for three. Rainbow triple. Got it.
So badly needed.
Oh, huge.
Oh,
three.
Lord. So badly needed.
Aspen Abel about 40% from behind the arc this season. 32-24. So that pulls the Beavers to within 8 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We're a little more than 3 minutes into the half. Pass into the lane. Alakanavicius left side.
Beautiful.
Up and under if
Beautiful.
she goes. Nice shot. And she's got 8 points in the half, a dozen in the game. 10-point Grafton lead, 34-24. Wilkie, right corner three, no good. Another defensive rebound for Morgan and the Blackhawks. We don't have the rebounding stats in front of us, Tim, but I would say Grafton's done a pretty good job on the boards here.
I would agree with you. We chatted about that off air, Mike, and I'd like to see the stats, but I don't think it'd be very good for the Golden Beavers.
And this is Wieselman getting past Abel. Layup is off the rim, no good. How did that not go down?
Bullet
Unfriendly rim. Here comes Ashley back the other way. And that one knocked out of bounds. Ashley got fouled, actually. She wanted to go up with it and was fouled, and that's why it went off her hands and out of bounds. This foul's on McNabb. Her first. Team fouls even at 2 apiece. Ashley.
We're going to get to the point here pretty quick, Mike, where Grafton's going to start believing.
I think they believe now, Tim.
That's pretty dangerous stuff.
They believe right now.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
With 14 minutes to go.
I'm sure that's what their coach said at halftime. You got to start believing.
One more for Ashley. Missed the first, made the second. Yeah, I mean, their bench has been hooting and hollering all game long, and they have just had a bounce in their step all day. I give them all the credit in the world here. This is not an easy team or an easy place to play, and right now they've got a 34-25 lead to the Blackhawks on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 13:36 to go. James in the lane. Going against Donaldson.
Oh,
layup
my.
is good. James.
I wouldn't call that a layup.
Well,
that was a really tough one, man.
Tough one, I guess.
Yeah,
but still,
that was really good stuff. Great offensive move.
Wilkie out to Ashley. Right baseline drive. Ran into the defender. Kicks it back to Wilkie on the elbow. And now over to Seattle. Thought about a three, didn't take it. Over to Ashley. She'll try a three on the right wing.
Oh, my. Oh,
banks
wow.
it home. Ashley banks in a three.
Do we have any banks that are sponsors, Mike?
Well,
They're open right now, baby.
They're open on Saturday afternoon. 36-28. Golden Beavers within 8. And here comes Wieselman. 12:49 and counting left in the game. This is Alekanovicius, guarded by Wilkie. To Wieselman for three.
Oh.
In and out, no good. From the top of the key. Offensive board, put back. No, it's over the rim. Another offensive rebound. They kick it out. James for three. It's an air ball. And Wilkie fighting for the rebound and actually was tipped out of bounds by Morgan, who was also fighting for it. And now subs for Beaver Dam. Julka, Zarnecki back on. I think Abel came back on. My goodness.
Yeah, that was fast and furious right there, Mike. Awful lot of contact.
All right, Beaver Dam trailing by 8 with the rock. Abel giving it to Kinsey. Kinsey inside the free throw, one-handed right side. Donaldson going to go baseline. Ran into the defender, missed the shot, but an offensive board for Zarnecki. Here's Donaldson, right side, into the lane. Step back at the free throw line. Shot is up, and she hits it. Taya Donaldson making it 36-30. So now Beaver Dam's within 6, 11:49 to go in the game. This is McNabb. Out to Alekanovicius, going baseline left side. Zarnecki's there defensively. Now to James on the left elbow for three. Off the rim, no. Defensive rebound for Kinsey.
That was really forced right there. No reason to take that shot.
Maddie Kinsey on the near side. Sends it over to the left. Round the horn they go, and Zarnecki in front of her own bench. Up to Julka now. Gives it to Abel. Fakes a three to the free throw line. Out to Zarnecki. She's into the lane now. Sends it right back up top. Approaching the 11-minute mark and counting of the second half. Donaldson muscles in. Missed the shot over the rim. Ball is loose. They're diving for it. Scramble. And we've got a jump ball. The arrow says it belongs to Grafton with 10:58 remaining in this ball game.
Well, Mike, we talked about the fact of 2 days in a row. We're going to see if Beaver Dam's schedule is going to help them in this last 10 minutes of this ball game.
Ball loose. It was. Ooh. Is there a foul?
Common
there
foul.
was a common foul.
Yep. Reaching's legal. I just want to tell every fan out there that watches a game, reaching's legal, but illegal contact is not.
That's why they call it illegal contact.
Exactly.
Right? Boy, I guess I'm smart, huh? 10:44 left in this one. We hope you're entertained by this.
And by the way, over the back is not a call either.
You referees, you're all alike. I tell you. Oh my! Here's a left corner three for Gerke. In and out, it's no good. Rebound.
Boy, they've had a couple of tough ones.
They have, and Wilkie got the rebound. Julka speeding ahead. Out to Donaldson, right of the circle, and now she will trot up to the top of the key and feeds a striker on that far side. Back to Julka.
They got one-on-one with Wilkie down low.
Yep,
now she's
Wilkie.
triple teamed. Got to make this.
To Julka for three.
Oh,
nope, air ball.
Lord.
And
Didn't even
James
draw
plucked
iron.
it out of midair. Clock is running with exactly 10 minutes to go in the ball game. 36-30. Grafton leads Beaver Dam on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Wilkie with a block, and she tipped it to herself as Gerke was trying to go in against Wilkie, and Wilkie had none of it. Now Julka up near the center circle area.
Somebody's got to be counting, fellas.
Donaldson,
sorry,
right elbow over to Wilkie. What did I just say? You referees are all alike. There's a bad pass turnover as Alekanovich is racing ahead. Hesitation move. Out to the left elbow, a three ball. It is short for McNabb, but Gerke took the rebound.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
And actually, no, I beg your pardon. It was Mangan that got the rebound, fed Gerke, who then tried to go in for a layup, and instead it's going to go back to the Golden Beavers.
Big break for the Golden Beavers right there. That
Yes.
could have definitely been a two-shot foul.
Alekanovich was guilty of the foul, her third. sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send us an email. I do have a couple of emails in the hopper right now. I got to get to them. I will, just as soon as I have a moment here, I promise you. This has been interesting today, to say the least. Beaver Dam, you call them favorites. They're the higher seed, but that hasn't meant a thing today because Grafton came to play. Striker, right corner three, off the rim, no. Wilkie, the offensive board. She's in the right block, up and under, shot, no, but Wilkie is fouled.
Nice strong move by Wilkie as she got that offensive board and knew that there was no chance of a double team or a triple team, so she just took it strong up to the hole and drew the personal foul. Didn't quite make the hoop, but gets the first one off the rim and through.
That's Wilkie's first point of the second half. Hey, we got an email from Ma Hallman. Remember I gave her a shout-out earlier? She says, Mike, thanks for the shout-out. Love to watch the Lady Beavers. They're terrific. Exceptional coaching, too. Wish them all the best. Good work, Mike. Go Beavers from Ma Hallman. Offensive rebound off the free throw miss. We'll get to some more emails in a moment here. But Beaver Dam within 5, 36-31 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 8.5 minutes to go in this Division II regional championship game. Winner going to sectionals to play Watertown or Cedarburg on Thursday evening. That game is scheduled to be played at Port Washington, but of course it could change. You never know. Deep three,
Lord.
Wilkie off the mark. It's no good. And that rebound for Mangan.
That was well beyond NBA range.
And that was from the parking lot. And as Wilkie just tipped the ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay on this end. And we have a timeout. Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Big Core Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under $40,000 and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
At Summit Ford Beaver Dam, we are committed to serving the customers in our community, to bringing you into our dealership and making the buying process easy, fun, stress-free, and memorable. Thank you for choosing us and voting us Dodge County's best place to buy a new or used vehicle. Stop in today for a test drive and to see how we can help you find the car of your dreams. Summit Ford Beaver Dam.
All right, as we come out of the timeout, Grafton inbounding, leading Beaver Dam 36-31 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 8 minutes and change left to go in this ball game. Who's going to sectionals? James into the lane, shoots. In and out, no good.
There's another one.
And a rebound for Zarnecki. It's a big defensive rebound. And yes, the unfriendly rim gets the Blackhawks again. It's happened a couple of times with shots that were halfway down or were about to go in and then they did not for some reason. A striker over to Shea Marie Ashley, right near her own bench. Gives it to Taya Donaldson. And now a striker. Ashley takes the pass on the right wing. Up to Donaldson for three at the top of the arc. No good. It's off the backboard wide right. Mang in the rebound. 7.5 minutes to play. Beaver Dam down 5. And here's Alekanovich's step back and
She's
buries
a player.
that. She is.
She's just a player.
As she knocks that one down above the free throw line. 38-31. Grafton by 7.
Sort of stems the tide for the time being. Beaver Dam just has had no fire. Just nothing, no spark to get the fire going. You need a spark.
Post speed Wilkie, triple team.
Yep.
Ball's loose, stolen. Back the other way, Alekanovich's. Base striker going back, and the layup is no good. And Zarnecki got the rebound, and there was a foul to boot going for the
They're
loose
going to call
ball.
that on Beaver Dam.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And I can see why, but it. Whoa! I credit Tim Chase for holding his composure over there.
Yeah, a striker. No, they beg your pardon. Zarnecki guilty of the foul. Team fouls are even at 4 apiece for Riley. That's her third of the afternoon. 6:54 left, and off the inbounds play, here's James. Pass into the block, and it was intended for Mang and tipped out by a Beaver Dam defender. We got an email here from our good friends at W7 Productions. Gary and the crew checking in, says, "Hi, Mike and Tim. Love listening to your broadcasts. Appreciate all you do for girls sports. No one is better than you guys." Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. And we appreciate that, though. And they're listening live on 1430 ESPN on the way to Germantown for their game between Fond du Lac and G-Town. Connor's also listening live on his way to Notre Dame for a game between Notre Dame and Menasha tonight. And they also say congratulations to Bella Astriker on her commitment to Carroll. Layup,
Too easy.
yes.
Way too easy.
For Gerke. But our friends at W7, Gary and his whole crew, thank you very much, guys. We love you guys, too. You do a tremendous job at W7. And thank you so much for your support of what we do here and being our friends. Because we love you guys, too. All right, here we go. A-striker, 3 on the right elbow. It is no good off the rim. Rebound, James. Under 6 minutes to play, 40-31 in favor of Grafton.
You know, we're almost to the point, Mike, where Grafton can sort of like put a little lid on it. Ooh, there's a nice block. Ooh.
Nope, they're going to get A-striker for a foul.
Yeah, they get a couple of points here, Mike, and it's 11 points with a little over 5.5 minutes to go. They're going to start pulling it out, and they're just going to be very deliberate in their offense.
Make Beaver Dam force
We'll see if the coach calls a timeout to try to get that point across, as the first free throw is good.
For James.
James is a very, very good-looking player. I just like the way she plays. Very fluid. Very nice player.
One more for Savannah. Good. It is an 11-point Grafton lead. 42-31 Blackhawks with 5:37 and counting left in the game, and it's getting late. And Beaver Dam's now down double digits, and they have got to get something going in an absolute hurry here. But how about the Blackhawks? I mean, a lot. We talked about it. A lot of people. There's Donaldson for 3. No good. Offensive board in a reload as A-striker got the rebound. But there just doesn't seem to be a sense of urgency, does there? I mean, here's Kinsey for 3 on the right side. Bullseye. All right, that's a start. Maddie Kinsey.
5 minutes to go.
And her first points of the night. It's a 3-ball. 42-34.
Now they're going to a trap. See if it works.
8-point lead, Grafton. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, 4:43 left in the game. This is James to the free throw line, out to the left elbow.
I think the coach got his point across.
Yep. And now Alekanovich's in the right corner. Bounce pass out of trouble, gives it to James up top. Near wing for Morgan, Marissa Morgan. That to Gerke. Into the lane. Alekanovich's bounce pass, and pass was tipped, but saved somehow by McNabb. They get it to James on the right side, back to the corner, and boy, great job here by Grafton. They almost turned it over, but right now running a lot of clock. We're down to 4:05 to go in the game, and the player fell down. A-striker was able to get a batted ball in the front court, launches a 3 and buries it. Bella hits the triple. 42-37. This is as close as Beaver Dam has been in some time.
It ain't over till it's over.
They're within 5,
Half-court
3:47
trap.
to go.
Half-court trap. They break it for the time being.
Boy, don't leave your radio and don't leave your device, folks. This is going to go right down to the wire, it would appear. Beaver Dam was down 11 just a moment ago.
Now all of a sudden there's plenty of time on the clock, Mike.
Now they're within 5 after a 6-0 run. Free ball, no good.
Oh,
James,
nobody
offensive
there.
board. They kick it out. Morgan's shot is off the rim. No, and Zarnecki actually tipped it out of bounds, and it'll stay on this end. Hey, this email says, great announcing, Mike. Looks like we've got a great competitive game. Would like to give a shout out to our niece, Brooklyn Holt. Go Golden Beavers. Let's finish strong, from Aunt and Uncle Kyle and Ann Marks in Mayflower, Arkansas. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
If you have been injured in an accident, QBS Law can help. QBS will manage your claim so you can focus on what's most important, getting better. QBS will be with you every step of the way so you can sleep better at night. Located in Beaver Dam and Mayville, QBS has been a local law firm in your corner since 1902. If you've been injured in an accident, been injured by a dangerous medical product or prescription drug, call QBS Law in Beaver Dam at 920-885-9262. In Mayville at 920-387-2400 or visit online at qbslaw.com.
Off the timeout, Grafton basketball, their lead suddenly down to 5, 42-37 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman. We are courtside for this one. This is Wieselman out to Gerke. Gerke into the lane, going right block area, and now back into the lane, but Zarnecki's all over her. Kicks it out. James, top of the ball. Stripped by a striker. And then she's tied up by James. The arrow is pointing to the right.
No. We got a foul, Mike.
Oh, we did. All right. I beg your pardon.
But it's a common foul. Neither team in the bonus, Mike.
No.
The fouls are even at 5 apiece.
I thought they were going to call a jump ball. And but that's all. Credit Bella A. Striker there. She was able to reach in and force that ball, knock it loose, and then obviously the foul called on Gerke, her third. Team fouls are even at 5 apiece, 2:48 to go. Under 3 minutes left. Beaver Dam within 5, but they've trailed pretty much most of the game here, actually. Deep three, Wilkie. Yes!
Kidding me?
Line drive three,
wow.
Gabby Wilkie. We've got a 2-point game, 42-40. Grafton with the lead, but it's down to 2. And now a turnover. James was trapped along the sideline, double teamed, and they're saying that James was the last to touch it. Now timeout Grafton. Brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Fasten your seatbelts. Beaver Dam is in the midst of a 9-0 run. They've got the ball after the timeout, trailing by 2, 42-40 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. They can tie on this possession or take the lead with a 3 ball. 2:09 to go in this Division II regional final. What a game this has turned out to be. What a finish this is going to be. A striker driving, puts one up.
Oh!
And
she's going to shoot too.
Yeah, she's going to shoot. I was waiting to see if they were going to get her for an offensive foul, but no.
That
no.
would not have been a very good call.
And
he got it right.
It's going to put Bella A. Striker, who committed this morning, or at least announced this morning that she was committing to Carroll University for college ball, at the line to try and tie the game. She gets 2. First one is good. Bella A. Striker now with 8 points in the game, 42-41.
Beaver Dam will be shooting every free throw from this point forward.
Next one to tie the game. No good off the rim. And Alec Cannabis just the rebound.
You got to take the opportunity when you have it. Ooh, wow, that was close to over and back.
Knocked loose. James saves it. Yeah, very close to an over and back for Alec Cannabis. Here's Gerke, left corner. Double team down there. She's in trouble. And gets it back up. Alec Cannabis has it. Minute 40 to go. Nice hands by Zarnecki to knock a ball out of bounds on the near side. Well, we haven't seen a bounce in Beaver Dam step like this until the last few moments here, Tim. Wow. They're within 1 now. They were down 11 with 5 minutes to go.
Oh, that was almost a steal from behind.
And this is McNabb throwing it left side.
Are
James
you kidding
for 3.
me?
Look out. Yes!
Oh, my.
James hit a 3 ball. 45-41. Grafton with 1:18 to go. Wow. Ice water in her veins, and she buries it.
Got to get a hoop here.
A Striker, a deep
short,
three.
Way
well short. Ashley's not going to be able to
bounds.
save that one, and that. Ouch. I don't know if that's the shot you want there, unfortunately. But what do we got now?
Defense for offense right here.
Minute 7
all
left.
All the way around, I guess.
45-41. Grafton with a 4-point lead and the rock. The clock is running. 1 minute to go.
Timeout.
Timeout, yep, called by Grafton. This timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. It's a 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here so we can all just briefly catch our breath. And, hey, we got another email here. It says, you guys are keeping me on the edge of my seat. And it says, hoping to see Pewaukee and Beaver Dam match up. That's from Rick, our friend Rick Schmid down in Mukwonago. And, hey, that's what we do here at Daily Dodge. Rick, we keep you on the edge of your seat. What's that old line? We'll sell you the whole seat, but you only need the edge. Something
there
like
you
that.
Go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Rick. Appreciate the email to sports@dailydodge.com. All right, here we go. 59.6 seconds left. 45-41 Grafton trying for the upset. And they get it in, and a pass. Intercepted, Wilkie. She threw it. She was falling out of bounds. She threw it back in, but it was intercepted by Wieselman, who lays it up and in.
Now you got to get a 3.
47-41. Wilkie had it, but she was falling out of bounds, and then when she threw it back in, Wieselman got it. Reverse! Wilkie reverses for 2 and a timeout.
Each team with 1 timeout remaining.
Timeout brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
It's the President's Day sales event at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam. Hello, this is Brent Reed, treating everyone like a dignitary with $10,000 off in-stock 22 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs or finance for 1.9%. Brand new Jeep Compass Trailhawks with all the goodies under 40 grand, and take $4,000 off in-stock Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xEs, not to mention the governmental tax credit. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
All right, out of the timeout, Grafton inbounding, leading 47-43. And Beaver Dam, there's a quick foul in the backcourt.
Well, you gotta foul right away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're not on the bonus yet, but from here on, they will be shooting free throws.
Yeah, that's the fourth on Zarnecki. Team fouls are even at 6 apiece, so that was the one they had to give. And now, inbounds pass, tipped out of bounds by Zarnecki. Still Grafton basketball, but boy, Zarnecki was coming hard for that one. This one goes into Alekanovich, just fouled immediately by Wilkie. We're down to 32.5 seconds remaining. Beaver Dam trying to keep its streak of regional championships alive. And right now, Grafton trying to earn what would be a rather big upset. Front end of the bonus is good for Alekanovich. She's had a pretty big second half. Next one. Yes. She gets them both. 49-43, half a minute to go. Beaver Dam down 6. And they got to hurry. Kinsey had it knocked loose. She saved it on her knees. 20 seconds. Donaldson at the top of the key looking for help. Finds Wilkie, right corner. 15 seconds. Wilkie now to Kinsey. Fake the three. You got to shoot it. Here's a drive by Zarnecki. Blocked from behind. Gerke has it. 6 seconds. And the Grafton celebration is on. The bench, they're jumping up and down. The fans in the stands are on their feet. 4.9 seconds remaining.
I'll tell you what, this is going to shock the.
It's going to shock the basketball world.
It's going to shock the girls of state Wisconsin basketball world, no doubt about it. Especially in this gymnasium, Mike. This is a tough place to play for people that don't play here very often.
So we're just getting some personnel in. Yeah, they're Ellen Poles checking in, Gabby Wilkie exiting, Carly Lappin came in as well, and now Grafton's going to start subbing. Yeah, we're going to see a bunch of subs in and out now as they're going to let the starters, some of the seniors, in or out depending on the team. And all right, front end of the bonus. No good. Rebound is loose. Was going out of bounds, but swatted back in. Grafton will just hang on. And the Blackhawks pull the upset. Grafton, a huge 49-43 regional final win over Beaver Dam. And the Grafton Blackhawks have upset the number 3 team in Division II. Wow. The streak for Beaver Dam, the regional championship streak, has come to an end. And the Grafton Blackhawks shock the world as they go on the road. They come to Beaver Dam and knock off the Golden Beavers in a regional championship matchup. Wow. Tough one right now for Beaver Dam, understandably. This is a tough one, no doubt about it, but congratulations to Coach D'Amato and the Grafton Blackhawks, regional champions. And they've got their plaque out there at the center court area. Absolutely incredible. What an effort by Grafton. I mean, they
deserve the win,
They deserve to win this
honestly,
game.
yeah.
That is exactly
Absolutely,
right.
100%.
They just had a bounce in their step all game long. They were winning the battles to the loose balls. They were doing the job on the boards. The shots were falling. They made some clutch shots, and they get it done today.
They played both ends of the court.
They really did.
They played hard on both ends.
All right, so here's what we'll do. Let's take a 4-minute break. We'll come back for our John Deere postgame show right after this 4-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Basco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Basco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat, roast beef on sourdough, PB&J on cinnamon chip with bananas. That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig. You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we are back inside the BDHS Fieldhouse. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you on the John Deere postgame show, brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. I see Coach Chase making his way up here. Tim, if you want to pass along your headset to Coach Chase, we'll let you do that here in just a moment. But a shocker today in this Division II regional championship game. Grafton, a 49-43 win over Beaver Dam, and they're moving on to sectionals. We're going to give a headset here to head coach Tim Chase, get him all set here. And Tim, can you hear me okay in there?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, thank you for coming up. It's a tough moment, I know, and what are you feeling right now? Give me your thoughts on this one. Obviously, it's tough to see it end this way, I know.
Yeah, obviously disappointed. we came off a pretty big high last week, winning the conference championship here last Saturday, and we just weren't quite as sharp this week in practice. A little bit sick, a little bit just timing a little bit off on some things, and we just didn't play great. We got off to a good start, and we really struggled on both ends of the court doing what we needed to. So we weren't sharp at all. I give Grafton a lot of credit. They've been a good team. They've got some good wins this year. This doesn't shock me. Definitely surprised a little bit, but Grafton's a good team, and we did not pick a great night to play a poor game.
Anything you can put your finger on as to maybe why they struggle a little bit?
Offensively, I just feel like we were impatient a lot of times.
Yeah.
We took some quick shots. We didn't really work the ball through what we needed to work through it a lot of times. So yeah, it's a disappointment because we had played some pretty good basketball at times this year, but we also did have some games like this as well. So this happens. Good teams get beat every year during different weekends of the tournament. We've been pretty fortunate over the years to get through this weekend. Not the case today. We just didn't get it done.
You and I had talked about how this was kind of a strange week with snow days and days off. Did that factor in at all? But just as far as the preparation or anything?
It did. Everybody was kind of under the same thing. Everything got a little bit different than a normal regional week with playing the championship game on Saturday. I thought that kind of catapulted us. Or good say we were playing off a pretty good level. We just needed to find a way to get through today, and we just didn't. I mean, that's the bottom line. We just didn't play well enough to get through today.
Yeah, I mean, I guess towards the end there, though, you had a chance to tie it. With a striker at the free throw line, she made that first one, missed the second one. I mean, you were right back in it. What kind of got you going there late? I mean,
we caused some turnovers and made some shots. I mean, just the way we started the second half, we're down 4. We give up a 3. We're wide open 3. And then we kind of mis-execute right out of the gates a little bit. It was just our focus was not where we needed to be, and that's as much on the coaching staff, especially myself, that we didn't play our best game. So obviously what we did not prepare us in the right way for this game, unfortunately, and we just didn't get it done correctly.
What did you say anything that you can share with us to the team after the game?
Yeah, I just thanked everybody for the season. We had some special moments this year. Obviously our trip down to Tennessee was a lot of fun. Obviously, winning conference was a pretty cool thing to do. But yeah, it's a disappointing way to end the season, especially on your home floor when you're a team that's supposed to go on, and we didn't. This happens to teams every year. We weren't expecting it to happen to us today.
Seniors, anything you want to say about the senior
Great group of seniors, real character kids. All of our seniors that we had, Maddie Kinsey, Bella A. Striker, Carly Lapp, and Ellen Poles. Our managers, Emily Gutnick, Vivi Thomas, and Amy Storoff, all did a really good job for us this year and all through their careers. Definitely Beaver Dam kids, definitely kids that did things the right way. And, they'll be, like I said, they're just a good group. We did some special things with them through the years, and including, this year. And I said I'm happy they got a conference championship. But, this one's going to hurt to know that we're the team that kind of lost the regional championship streak.
Might be a little too early to ask this now, but any one or more things that you'll take away from this season when it's all said and done? I mean, conference title obviously was big.
I mean, obviously a lot of younger kids got a lot of playing time, which is great. So very happy for them. But it was a different year in a lot of things, and unfortunately, like I said, we just didn't quite get things done. You have a game like this, you need to kind of take some time away a little bit and kind of figure everything out a little bit. Hopefully, you can remember a lot of the good times, but at the same time, it's a long season. It's a grind a lot of times, and it's tough. It's not easy to put the time and effort in and to have things kind of not go like you'd like it to.
Well, I just want to thank you again for all you've done for not only myself but the Daily Dodge crew, the radio station, all season long, and it's been another great season. I've just been honored to call the games again. I know Ninja and our crew, and we thank you for everything that you do for us and in making these broadcasts a reality.
Yep, thanks, guys. I appreciate all the stuff you guys do a lot for the community, and really everybody appreciates it out there. We're sorry we couldn't get it done today. So hopefully we'll keep on working in the future and get better.
Well, thanks for coming up. I'll let you go here, Tim, but appreciate all you do, and thanks again for another great season.
Yep,
okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, bye-bye now. And that is Tim Chase joining us on the John Deere postgame show. Grafton a winner today, knocking off Beaver Dam 49-43. We're going to take one more break. Let's take another 2-minute break back to wrap it up after this. Daily Dodge TV, 1430 ESPN.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
Ready, set, Ergo! The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. And at all locations, speak with a live teller and conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Shop the Pig! Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam has everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. From Pampered to Perfection Produce to Boar's Head Deli Meats and Cheeses, Fox Brothers award-winning brats, and certified Angus beef. If it's not certified, it's not the best. Be sure to go online at Fox Bros Piggly Wiggly and find the latest weekly flyer full of savings, and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their upcoming events. Shop local and save at Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam.
Piggly Wiggly, shop the pig.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue our John Deere postgame show. Mike Tronson joined again by Tim Haldeman. Beaver Dam falling today in the regional final, 49-43. Grafton a winner. And the Grafton Blackhawks are going to sectionals on Thursday to take on either Watertown or Cedarburg. They are now 17-9 on the season. Beaver Dam's season comes to an end with a record of 22-4. And let's run down the final individual scoring for Grafton. The victorious Blackhawks. They were led by Sarah Elikanavicius with 16 points, including 12 in that decisive second half. Savannah James with 15 points for the Blackhawks, 9 coming in the second half. Also in double figures was Grace Wieselman. She had 10 points, 8 of those coming in the first half. It was Josie Gerke with 4, and Marissa Morgan had 4 for Grafton. On the Beaver Dam side, Gabby Wilkie had a game-high 17 points, but unfortunately it comes in a losing effort. She goes for 17. She was the only Beaver Dam player in double figures. Bella Astreicher had 8. It was Taya Donaldson with 6 in this ball game. Shea Marie Ashley good for 4. Maddie Kinsey had a triple. She finished the game with 3. Aspen Abel had a triple. She finished with 3. And rounding out the scoring, Riley Zarnecki with 2. Tim Haldeman. This was quite the game, quite the finish. But again, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. You tip your cap to Grafton because they played a whale of a ball game. And they came in here and they shocked the world today.
Yeah, they weren't intimidated, Mike, and you got to credit their coaching staff. I personally have no idea how long the coaching staff has been there for Grafton. Of course, have no scouting report on them, but that coach did one heck of a job. I mean, he changed defenses at some opportunistic times when he needed to create some turnovers early. And I think Tim Chase even alluded to it. Early, the first 4 or 5 minutes, Beaver Dam sort of had their way offensively. The high-low thing was going pretty well to Wilkie, but then, they made an adjustment. The coaching staff made an adjustment. It created havoc for Beaver Dam, and they just never really responded the way they usually do, Mike. And, you can look at statistics, you can look at records all day long, but, it's out there between those white lines where the game is played, and this happens this time of year, Mike. It happens all the time.
Yes, it does.
It's a fun time. Let me tell you, this is a great time, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, Mike.
Well, when you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From basketball to hockey to wrestling and gymnastics, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a School of the Month during the school year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Beaver Dam High School. And that is pretty much going to wrap up our John Deere postgame show. Now, our next broadcast, we have more basketball, is going to come up right here in this gym on Tuesday evening. WIAA boys basketball playoffs getting underway next week. And on Tuesday night, Beaver Dam will host a Division II regional quarterfinal against Slinger, and we'll have it for you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN. Coverage beginning at around 6:40. Our tip time on Tuesday evening comes your way at 7 o'clock, so be sure and join us for that. But Tim Alderman, it was a pleasure to be joined by you today. We don't get to do this very often this time of year, but this was a treat today, and this is a nice primer for a game you and I have coming up in a couple of weeks. We've been honored to be asked to announce the Division III Boys State Championship game on March 18th for our sister station, 100.5 ESPN Madison. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Mike, as always, and it's just a thrill, as I mentioned, this time of year for any basketball junkie. And I'm a baseball guy, but this time of year, I really don't have a choice, even though I did listen to the Brewers on the way coming up.
And it was great to hear Bob Uecker, wasn't it?
Well, I didn't hear Bob Uecker. Was he on today?
Yeah, he was on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I came in with the game started, and he was
okay.
I sat in the car for about 30 seconds, just leaned back and listened to Bob Uecker.
Yeah, what little bit I heard, it was Brian Anderson, and great to hear his voice, too. Of course, he's an absolute pro as well. Or I don't remember which one of the guys it was, but it wasn't Brian Anderson, but his whoever Uecker's sidekick is. There you go. There you go. That's probably the guy. But yeah, you smell the game of baseball coming up pretty quick. A little pine tar, and just makes me feel all good again, Mike. And the crack of the bat is such a great thing. But hey, we've got state tournament action to look forward to, and both boys in the Madison and girls at the Resch Center, and I think we've found homes for both of these girls and boys now with the Resch Center in Green Bay. It's been fantastic. So unfortunately, the Golden Beaver girls won't be there this year representing the Badger Conference, but hey, next year's to come, and they'll be definitely a force once again, Mike. And I guarantee you, somehow I got the sneaky suspicion you will be on the mic one more time, and Ninja, my buddy to my right, and the whole Wilski family will just be 1 year older. Toast is going to be 11. Am I right? Next year? Yep. Okay. Look for something to look forward to.
Thanks again, Tim. I appreciate you.
Pleasure's mine, Mike.
And hey, and I appreciate everybody. As I mentioned, the Wilskis here have been tremendous. Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, our videographer and engineer. Thank you, Ninja, for your good work. Ember and Toast have been here all day, too, helping out. And Aiden, I can't forget Aiden back at the 1430 ESPN studios. He said, I think this is only his second or third time on the board going solo. Aiden, you did a fantastic job. And it was smooth sailing all day long. I appreciate you, too, buddy. Thanks for all you do. And all of you that tuned in today and all season long, we appreciate you, too. Thank you so much for your continued friendship, your kind words, your emails. It means a lot to us because, again, we do this for you, and we're here for you, and we're glad to hear that what we do matters and that what we do means something to a lot of people because that's what it's all about. So anyways, that's going to wrap things up. We thank our sponsors that made this possible. Our presenting sponsors today include Columbus Family Dental, QBS Law, Hometown Glass and Improvement, and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. Today's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Air Care, Richards Insurance, Landmark Credit Union, Jerry's Automotive, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Ergo Bank, Great Harvest Bakery Cafe, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Preferred Dental Partners, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Silica for your home, and Summit Ford. Final score again in an upset, Grafton 49, Beaver Dam 43, and that's going to do it for Justin, Ember, Toast, Aiden, and Tim. My name is Mike Tronson saying so long from the Beaver Dam High School Fieldhouse. Have a great rest of your weekend. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Sports presentation. So long, everybody.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.